So do you think love is enough in a relationship?
No, I don't.
Why?
For me, I want to be desired. So if you love somebody, that don't mean that you necessarily desire them. In a relationship, I want to be desired. I want somebody to be willing and able and excited to be with me. People still get cheated on when they're loved. So yeah, so I think that love is not enough. Like, you need desire there too.
How can someone show you desire?
It's just the eagerness to love you. Just the excitement of being in a relationship, or the excitement of being with you. I guess that's how you can distinguish between if somebody have desire for you.
So I agree. I don't think love is enough in a relationship. You can love somebody. You can love ice cream. You can love shopping. To me, love is just so tangible nowadays, where it has to be deeper than just physical love.
Right.
Someone can say they love you and continuously hurt you. So you need more than just love in a relationship. I feel you need respect, integrity, accountability. Like, those things are needed in a relationship.
Right.
Because in the bundle of love, if you don't have any of those, then you really don't have a relationship.
When you first get into a relationship, you have respect, you have all these things, because it's still new. As you progress in a relationship, some things may start to dwindle.
Right.
It's up to you and your partner to make sure that the respect, the desire, all that stuff elevate. You don't ever want to stay the same, but you want to elevate it.
Right. I agree that as you progress in your relationship, and it becomes more than just the surface relationship, it can start to dwindle into other things, because I feel as though it could be influence from others. It can be just the idea of being in this long-term relationship. Like, sometimes people just kind of feel like they're caged in, and they kind of like lose the respect, or they don't respect their partner, or they don't respect what they say, or so on and so forth.
Right.
So I feel like it is, as a team, to bring it back in. Obviously, if someone doesn't do something to the far left extreme, then it can be brought back in. But I feel as though it is the accountability on the relationship to keep those situations to remain.
Right.
If I didn't have respect for you, and I did God knows what, I would be wrong for that.
Right. So let's get a little bit personal, right? So in past relationships that I had, the desire started to dwindle within myself, and I felt like day-to-day things became a chore, became a task. So yeah, even though I had love for that person, the desire wasn't there. So I started to lose respect. I started to lose the things that you mentioned, because it was just like, all right, the passion is not there. It's just like, all right, it's just a day-to-day thing. It became like a second job.
I always go into relationships giving respect, honor. I don't come in with this whole stigma of he's gonna do me wrong. I'm big on respect. Like, if I feel as though you don't respect me, I'm not gonna respect you.
Right.
If you don't respect yourself, I'm not gonna respect you. It's just a given. And I felt as though there was no respect given, so there was no respect given. So you don't give me respect, I'm not going to give you the respect. And that turned over time, because that person showed me their true colors. They showed me what they really were about. And I was like, you know what?
And then you kind of rebutted off that.
Right. Now I'm not interested in you anymore, because I feel as though you're disrespecting me.
I totally get that. A lot of people that's watching this would probably say that, hey, you're tit for tat. But we were just talking about this earlier. If somebody was to hit you, you hit them back. So it's human nature to be tit for tat sometimes. You don't got to do exactly what they're doing to you, but you got to stand up for yourself.
To prove a point.
To prove a point,
I feel as though it is human nature. I feel like people do it and they don't realize they do it. Hurt people like hurting people. So when you're hurt by something somebody did, your only reaction is to hurt that person. I know people have told me, like, you shouldn't be that way. I agree 110%. I think it's very immature. I think it's childish. I know with me, I try not to be that person.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, let God take care of what he got to do.